What's up, Legends? I'm Galexme, back with episode 2 of my survival series. And just a little warning real quick, I did forget to tap record for quite a bit towards the beginning of this. At least, my mic was turned off, is what I'm trying to say. So I will be adding some commentary over the top, but you won't get the live voice like usual. Anyways, I will mainly, for that, show, major accomplishments, I did get full diamond, and, got some animals. But, anyways, grab a snack, buckle up, and let's get right to it. Alright, guys, time for some commentary. I got straight into this by finding that spider spawner. I don't know if I found this in the last episode or not, but there was still loot there, so I killed a few spiders and took that. But that does mean I found all the dungeon spawners in this game, so that's nice. Then there were the diamonds. I found this one, huge cave with a bunch of diamonds in it. I would make Rian very jealous with all the diamonds I find. And then I got ambushed by a literal army of zombies. They just kept coming in waves. I didn't know what to do. It took me, 5 minutes to kill them all, I would think. But then right here, I also crafted up my first diamond sword of the series. So that was fun. I don't know why I needed to include it. But then I just mined a few more diamonds, and I'll probably leave most of this up to the sped up stuff here, because I am not great at commentary when it's done after. But I did actually find a cave spider spawner, which made it so I've actually found every spawner in the game in just 2 episodes of my survival series. That's kind of crazy. So yeah, leaving that up to commentary. Wait, no. Leaving that up to time lapse. Alright, and now you guys get my mic again. You get to hear my voice. Actually, the live commentary stuff, rather than the extra added stuff. But as you can see here, I got an enchanting table, I got some animals and all that, expanded this farm quite a bit, and moved that stuff, and then full diamond. Let's go. So, I also designed the barn, so I'm gonna work on gathering resources for that now. But it's gonna take me a minute. And man, this is actually such a nice build. Still one of my better ones. Even if it's still incomplete. So yeah. I wish I had realized my mic was off sooner, but it is what it is. I still got 26 diamonds here. Some glowstone from the last episode. My extra iron gear. I did get a bunch of iron because the cave that I got stuff from, there's a water cave here, and it opens up inside a water cave. The ceiling opens up to a good chunk of actual cave, and I did get swarmed by an absolute horde of zombies while I was in there. But, uh, yeah, I'm gonna get started with gathering resources. I might actually end up making a map room too. That would be cool. Oh man, now it's raining. I'm gonna craft another shovel. Actually, probably a few more shovels just so I can really quickly go and gather a good bit of dirt, because I need a bunch of coarse dirt for this. Now let's start just grabbing a bunch of dirt. Don't you guys hate it when you're trying to mine gravel and you just get a ton of flint? Somehow it happens to me more often than you would think. Shovel one broken. I did keep in mind when designing this barn that I kept in mind the woods that I can get near me. Like, I use dark oak because, as you guys know, there's a dark oak forest just that way, as well as a birch forest also that way. So, I just used those woods. I could have used pale oak, but it just didn't fit. I would love to use it in a future build, but for now, sticking to the classic wood types. By the way, guys, just a quick mention. Once I pass 1,000 subscribers, I will start live streaming on Twitch, so you guys can see some of this stuff in real time. I might do some music on there, some behind the scenes recording and all that. And yeah. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and that'll help me get closer to that. Both getting monetized and starting to do some live streams. Oh great, I started breaking one of these trees. Tons of wood, but they're actually a pain to mine. Alright, finally got that tree dealt with. At least I think I did. And that's about 2.5. I need 3.5, so about a snack more. Not mining another one of those, because those are a pain, even though they give a good chunk of wood, as I mentioned. Almost there. Just about 11 more logs. Are you kidding me? Another one of these ones? I can't leave trees floating. But I also don't like mining these. Let's drop some of these flowers, clear up some space. I want to keep this one because I need that for decorating the interior of my base. Let's also organize some of this. Oh, I was going to get more stuff, but it is almost night, and I don't want to be caught out here with a bunch of skeletons. So I'm gonna head back, skip the night, probably unload some of this loot, and then get back to gathering the woods I need. Got plenty of iron, so torches and lanterns are fine. Don't know why I said torches, just instinct there. But lanterns are fine, so should be able to make enough of those. I do, however, need a bunch of hay bales for this. So I am gonna have to wait quite a bit for my wheat farm. I might even AFK that overnight once I get it completely full. I know that does still waste a bunch of time with still needing to harvest it and all that, but it's better than just sitting there waiting for it, doing nothing. But like I said, that's once I get all of this field full, not as it is now, because that would just be a waste. Actually, probably one good harvest of this would be enough to probably fill up the rest of this. Not sure though, but hopefully. Let's actually go grab some wood, craft a new chest, and start unloading some of this. Wood, dirt. Throw some of this random stuff in here. And now see what else we need. Man, looking at that lighthouse through the fog, coming around the corner or over the cliff, just looks so cool. Okay, I think I mostly got all the woods I need. I do need to strip these logs, but other than that, I've mostly got what I need. Obviously, still gotta get a bunch of hay, but that can be dealt with, as well as the barrels. And I probably even got all the leaves I need for this, considering how overkill I went with leaves for this last build. And it turns out all I needed was a few. There we go. That adds a little life to this room. Okay, so 4 creepers is fun. Let's go kill them all. I'm just too good. No damage taken from that. Oh, and another one. Another one. That's a skeleton. Not messing about right now. I think it's night. It strikes again. Me coming to the surface of a cave at night. There are all the zombies burning over there. One of which is a baby. The most annoying mob in the game. I don't think I had an iron sword. Looks like it is time to harvest this, even though not everything is fully grown. Because I need food, and I might as well breed up the animals while I'm at it. I did get 4 more diamonds while I was in that cave getting some coal. And yeah, I think in 1.21.6, diamonds just might be the most common around 0 if you're in a cave. Because I think that's honestly where I found the most. A lot of people say the deeper you go, the more common they are, but I found that to be not quite true. Maybe it is, and I'm just have weird luck, but I found it easier to find diamonds in caves at slightly higher Y levels. And yes, guys, I do realize that I never actually added the stone and stuff to this, but I'll get around to it eventually. I just don't feel like it right now. Alright, guys, I have no idea where I left off recording last night, but I think I had most of the stuff I need for this build. But right, campfires. Gotta get wood. So let's go do that. Yeah. By the way, guys, I have noticed that the YouTube algorithm hasn't been really pushing these videos out. I mean, I know this is my second full video, but I would still like to get a few people watching this. So, if you guys enjoy this, I would recommend sharing it to friends, all that. Hit that subscribe button, like the video. It'll help get me more recognized. So, yeah. That would be greatly appreciated. No idea how many logs I need, so I'm just going to gather a few. Man, the view of that thing just in the fog is still amazing. I built that like half a week ago, maybe even a week ago, and it's still amazing. But I also know I still have a long way to go before I reach something like Hermitcraft level or like these giant hardcore YouTubers and all that. But I can always try. Now, I think I just need hay bales and light blue carpet, but that's not a problem. Same with chests, ladders, oak fence, furnace, chiseled bookshelf, flower pot, crafting table, even super easy. Bet I could even get right now. Let me just grab some shears, and that also actually helps with the light blue carpet. So that's nice. There they are. You escape, you become food. Oh, forgot I had all this iron smelting. Let's see, what else do I want to do now? Let's grab some of these. And, oh, I have a lot more lapis than I thought I did. Let's make some white dye. Oh, need to turn that into dye. Whoops. And let's actually grab a little bit more lapis. Turn into dye. So I can get the right amount of a light blue dye. Now combine that with light blue dye. Perfect amount right there. Grab a little bit of wood. And craft up a bed. That's some more of the stuff I need. Grab even more wood. That crafting table. Soon I will have a bed closer to ground level, so I won't have to go up these stairs every time. I will still need to go up a ladder because of the way I designed it, but it's better than this giant lighthouse every time. By the way, guys, drop a comment. Should I update this mod pack to the newest version? to get all the shelves and whatnot. I don't know if all the mods are updated, but it should have most of them updated at this point. Mainly the shaders and stuff are what I care about. A lot of the performance mods. The main thing my PC struggles with is actually chunk loading. Like, I used Noisium, and it helps out a ton with, like, loading chunks quickly and not causing lag. So, if anyone has lag with chunk loading and all that, I highly recommend Noisium. Great mod. I was going to just keep my cinematic stuff as full video stuff, but I feel like it might be smarter to use that as a way to, as shorts to get more popularity and all that, draw more people in, and that could probably help out a lot. So I'll probably do that at some point. Every time I make a cinematic, even before the video it's actually in releases, I'll just post that cinematic by itself, and you guys will get to see that. Then again, I might actually wait until each video is finished, so you don't exactly get the spoilers unless you're just finding me, which you shouldn't be. You should all already be subscribed. Alright, and there's all my wheat placed down. How much hay do... that's not going to be anywhere near enough, unfortunately. I do have bones, but I don't know if I want to bother with that, or if I just want to go ahead and look for a village of some sort. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I actually cannot tell. It's so dark. Is there water down there? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going around. And the main reason I came here? The simplest thing. Hay bales. Yeah, I know I could have waited, but I'm impatient. I'd rather go run off and look for a village and waste all my time wandering for like an hour. Luckily, that didn't happen. This only took maybe like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna kill the iron golem. I'll spare this village. I can change my mind. Can I not? You know what? I'll plant the flower. Oh man, this chest is loaded with food. That's exactly what I needed. Oh yeah, there was water. But also a giant cave. Oh wow, that is a huge cave. Wow. For a second I thought I saw diamonds visible from here. Nope, just the evil glow lichen deceiving me. Pig, don't you dare try and shove me off the edge. You will be killed. You know what? Let's kill a bunch of cows while I'm over here. Gather some leather as well as food. Because I need books to enchant my gear. Well, I'm gonna kill a few more cows on the way back, but let's just transition to me being back. Whoa, I'm back. What do you know? And I didn't get hit a single time on the way back. Now it's time to skip the night, because that seems to come for me even after my transitions. Not just out of the caves. I also juked an arrow like crazy. But now I have most of what I need for this. I just need to wait for the wheat to grow, and I can craft up a few more hay bales. Unless... did I need 42 or 44? 44. Okay, I need 2 more hay bales. So now it's time to just wait. Alright, as you can see, I gathered some wheat. I started planting some more over here. Got all this filled up. So now I just need to craft up 2 more hay bales, and I'm pretty sure that's all I need to make this. Right, can't forget the clay pots. You know what? Minecraft should add skeleton drown. I think that would be interesting. And I think those could also be designed really well. He can't even shoot me. You know, let's go kill him. Probably end up smoothing this out and making a path down to here. Fill that in, and yeah, I think this is a pretty nice place to put it. So I'm gonna skip the night and then go ahead and do that. Alright guys, I just finished up building this, and now I just need to carve out a little path here. Probably move all the animals into here, and that'll be just about what I do for this video. So, I think this is a pretty nice build. Still don't think it's as good as the lighthouse, but it's pretty nice. And it fits there, kinda. Once I clear out some of the trees around it, clear out a path here, sloping in, do a bit of terraforming so it's more visible from around here, then I can call this finished. And I did put a bed up in there, so I don't have to go all the way up the tower now, just up a little ladder and over here. But I am going to really quickly craft up a a little bit of shovel and get to doing some terraforming. Before I get to mining out this little area, I do need to work on moving these animals, so I'm just gonna grab a quick piece of wheat and plant some of this extra stuff, and then let the cows loose. Accidentally also left a little parkour here, but I don't think any sheep can do parkour. Apparently neither can I. Come on. Screw that, I'm going this way. I'll replace those eventually, but for now. Or maybe I won't. It actually doesn't look bad. But I am gonna just mine this out real quick. Just gonna fix this up a little bit, and that is the path finished. So, I think that's the last thing I needed to do. Other than, obviously, my little cinematic. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and call that the end of the episode. So, yeah. Crops, but nowhere to store them. Livestock, but nowhere to keep them. That's what the barn's for. A place of rest as well as work. And there's work to be done. Are you in? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and that's going to be it for this one. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment any other ideas you have for my next video. It really helps with getting the algorithm to notice me, and share my video to more people. Speaking of which, you should share the video. The algorithm isn't the only one who can do it. But anyways, continue to be legends.